One of the safest means of transport in all countries is the train. No, not. Not every rail and train has the same standard. We typically talk about it in the sense of a particular country when we talk about rail travel safety. Generally, rail travel is very safe, but testing the condition of the country's tracks and calling if you want to travel by train still doesn't hurt. Just 7 years ago, for example, the United States had it. There were 32,367 road fatalities, 570 railway fatalities, and 485 air fatalities. These are just estimated numbers, but a very simple picture is painted showing that both train and air travel are much safer than road travel. The fastest 10 trains. Number 10. Thalys, 186 miles per hour. The Thalys is one of Europe's most important train lines for both leisure and business travelers, linking Amsterdam, Brussels, Paris and Cologne with numerous regular services. Indeed, its ridership is almost equally divided between the two groups. The German route was extended to Dortmund in December 2015, while the Brussels to Paris run remains crucial, accounting for more than half of the sector. Number 9. Eurostar E320 and TGV, 200 miles per hour. The TGV and Eurostar E320 trains are both connected to the next one on the list, but the latter was revamped in 2015. The E320 series is the first tip-to-tail redesign of a Eurostar train in the company's 22-year history, named for its top speed of 320 km/h, 200 miles per hour. The faster trains, 20 km/h faster than the previous E300 series, are capable of cutting another 15 minutes off the already zippy Eurostar trips between Brussels, Paris and London and Amsterdam later this year for approximately 2 hours. Since Eurostar brings its passengers straight to the middle of each city and fares are available from $70 one way with Rail Europe, it's a wonder that anyone still flies between the cities. Number 8. Kurail KTX, 205 miles per hour. The high-speed rail network in South Korea is far from being the newest. The KTX opened in 2004, but it ranks among the fastest. Just opened in time for the 2018 Winter Olympics, the new route links Incheon International Airport in the west to the coastal town of Gangneung in the east, stopping along the way in Seoul. The KTX reduces the travel time to hit the Pyeongchang ski slopes from 6 hours by traditional train to less than 2 hours. Number 7. Deutsche Bahn ICE, 205 miles per hour. Combined with its sharp red cheat line, the distinctly futuristic white and silver Intercity Express, or ICE, makes an impressive sight speeding through scenic German countryside, especially on its newest route connecting Berlin and Munich. Similar to Spain's Renfavena train, another Siemens build, the Velaro, is Germany's fastest train and was designed to fit through the Channel Tunnel. That is a serious asset to the long-term plans of Deutsche Bahn to run these trains from Frankfurt to London. Number 6. Haramain Western Railway, 217 miles per hour. The high-speed Mecca-Medina connection extends 281 miles between the holiest cities in Saudi Arabia and has been partially operational since December 2017, with full completion scheduled for early summer 2018. It takes 2.5 hours to travel the length of the road, compared with 5 hours by car. However, pace is not the whole explanation for the construction of this railway. The Haramain is projected to carry 3 million passengers every year, including many pilgrims from Hajj and Umrah, relieving traffic congestion. Number 5. Spain's fastest train is the Velaro E by Siemens, and it is used for long-distance services to major Spanish cities and beyond. Traveling from Barcelona to Paris can now be accomplished on high-speed rail in 6 hours. Number 4. The Italo and Frecciarossa, 220 miles per hour. Italy's dueling train operators, NTV and Trenitalia, both flaunt a high-speed train that is the fastest in Europe, able to transport passengers in less than 3 hours from Milan to Florence or Rome, with a new route to Perugia making its debut this year. During Expo 2015, held in Milan, the Frecciarossa, or Red Arrow, was unveiled, and the train is remarkable both for its speed and for its construction. Its components are almost 100% renewable and sustainable. Number 3. Shinkansen H5 and E5, 224 miles per hour. Japan is celebrating this year's 54th anniversary of high-speed train travel, as the Hikari high-speed train opened its service between Tokyo and Osaka back in 1964, cutting travel time between the two largest cities in the world from almost 7 hours to just 4 by rail. The Shinkansen H5 and E5 series, operating the Tohoku and Hokkaido services respectively, are two of Japan's newer bullet trains, and the country's fastest daily commercial service so far. Number 2. Fuxinghua CR400 AFBF, 249 miles per hour. China wins again, also serving as host to the world's fastest currently in service non-maglev train. The name Fuxinghua means rejuvenation, and each of the two trains has been labeled with nicknames. Dolphin Blue is CR400AF, and Golden Phoenix is CR400BF. China Railway stands for CR. Both take just under 5 hours to zip up to 556 passengers between Beijing South and Shanghai Hongqiao Station, easily having the almost 10-hour time it takes to ride the conveyor. Number 1. Shanghai Maglev, 267 miles per hour. The fastest train in the world isn't the newest, the shiniest, or even the most expensive ticket. The Maglev runs nearly 19 miles from Shanghai's Pudong International Airport to Longyang Metro Station on the outskirts of Shanghai and charges $8 per person per journey. That's right, The train that takes just over 7 minutes to complete the journey does not go to the city center using magnetic levitation (maglev) technology. As such, since its 2004 debut, the majority of passengers have been travelers on their way to and from the airport. Cameras out and ready to take a shot of the speed indicators when the train crosses 431 km/h, 267 miles per hour. If you liked the video, press the like button and subscribe to the channel to cast in another episode.